What's up, Tribe family? Today I want to talk to you about the DX5R coming to you from Spektrum. But first, I want to talk to you why we're going to do the unboxing on this Spektrum. I've never been a real radio snob. I usually just use stock radios, or I actually bought a Flysky GT3C to use in my race trucks. I don't know if many of you knew, but I like to race short course trucks and short course buggies. So here I have my Losi short course buggy and my Traxxas / two-wheel drive buggy. Two-wheel drive short course truck. And in both of them I have Flysky receivers, just like this one. I don't know if you can see, if I can get it to focus, but that's what I have in both of my trucks. Okay, not sure if you guys are familiar with it, but here it is. And what I'm going to show you is the reason why I'm switching from the $60 remote with $8 receivers to a much more expensive setup, but maybe more worth it in the end for us serious racers, I would say. Okay, for bashing, probably a great remote, but for this, not so much. So here's the remote. I'm going to plug up these batteries that I just have temporarily sitting here. These are 2-cell batteries. You'll hear them, both cars. Okay guys, now I'm going to turn on this remote. Okay, not going to change anything. I'm going to leave it on this one channel here, and I want you to check this out. Now I was having a hard time on race day. It was annoying, so I decided to switch. So I'm going to show you this. Watch this. Not going to switch any channels or anything. I'll set it right here so we can see. Okay, we can see everything. I'm still on the same channel, and both cars are this is all with the same remote, guys. Let me see if I can set you down and find an angle. Probably won't be able to see it very well, but that's working both. So that's the main reason why I'm switching from this remote. I liked it. I was actually kind of a snob against the more expensive remotes, just because there was not much wrong with it, other than the scroll push button is a pain to get to select things. So I mean, for 60 bucks with $8 receivers, it's great for the typical basher who wants to run 10 models or something like that. But if you want to get into any kind of serious racing and want to get your model set up specifically, don't want to have to deal with accidentally setting up on this vehicle and that vehicle, I'd suggest going over to a different brand. I'm not necessarily recommending Spektrum. This isn't a sponsored video at all. However, I mean, Futaba, Sanwa, Airtronics, Spektrum, they all make good RXTXs, receivers and transmitters. But we're here to talk about this one, the Spektrum Dx5R. So we're going to do an unboxing of it. Not going to lie to you, I did already take it out of the box. I haven't turned it on. I haven't put batteries in it or anything like that. I do not plan on using the AA batteries that it comes with. I went ahead and bought the Spektrum 7.4 2-cell 2000 mAh battery for the controller. Part number I'll put down in the description. I'm going to go ahead and use that, so I'll do another video on how to install that and getting that set up. I'm actually waiting for my charger to get here for that. So while we're talking about that, as you can see, I just bought the transmitter only version, and the reason being is the one that came with this one was an extra $50 for the whole setup, and it had telemetry in it, and I didn't need that. I just needed basic receivers. So I went ahead and bought me a few of these to get hooked up to this. It should get me a 5.5 frame rate response, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. So let's go ahead and crack this box open so you guys can see what comes inside. Literally crack it open, huh? Alright. Well, let's set this back up. Alright. Now, when you open it up, guys, you get your manual. It's pretty thick. Comes in several different languages inside. When I first opened it up, I was like, that is a huge manual. But I got to looking through it, and I do see there's several different languages inside this manual. So for our friends across seas, it's already in here. Of course, you get a very nice decal sheet. Packaging is rather nice. Got some egg crate in there. They do give you batteries. They give you a bind plug and the little Allen wrench to open the bottom. So here's that. Let's move this box out of the way. Okay, let's get it out the plastic first. There we go. Ta-da! How do you guys like this turntable here? This is like from the 80s, back when you had the big 32-inch TVs weighed more than a car. For you younger people who don't know what they were, ask your mother or father what the old TVs were, or how big they were, how heavy they were. You probably have one over in your attic or down in your basement. Okay guys, first thoughts. When I pulled it out of the box, my immediate thoughts was, that looks kind of cheap. The plastic and all, but we're not in it for the looks. We're in it for how it's supposed to work. Then I got to messing with it a little bit. It's kind of top heavy, but like I said, I haven't put any batteries in it yet, so I'm sure that may level it out. The good thing is some of the features that it does offer is adjustable wheel. Now guys, this is my first Spektrum. As I said, I used to use stock radios, or I just bought that, Flysky for my crawlers and my bashers, and then I got into racing and I tried to use it and it just didn't work out for me, so I decided to upgrade, and this is what I upgraded to. So my first Spektrum, so I'm definitely not trying to tell you that I know what I'm talking about, but I will learn, and we will learn together. But it is a 5-channel receiver. It is their race system. It is a DSMR. It is backwards capable to the DSM, I do believe. Don't quote me on that. I'm just off the top of my head on that. It does have a pretty nice screen here. I do like this shark fin here. That's pretty cool. It's got a place in the back here for a micro SD card. You've got little buttons on the back here. There's button F and button G and button H. Now I'm sure this would be pretty cool for a crawler setup to hook up your winch, your lights, your horns, your sound system, your smokestacks, trailer lights, turn signals. I'm sure you could do quite a few things here. Now you've got A, B, C, and D. You got your power button up front here. Now, like I said, I'm not going to go ahead and power it up this round because I want to wait for my charger to get here for my lithium-ion battery, but I will make a video of that for you guys. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown, unboxing of this controller and why I decided to go with this controller. Other than having really good reviews, some of the guys at the track were running the older models, the 4R Pros. I seen a 3R there, and they kind of just, you know, live by the Spektrum name, so it kind of got me to researching, and I found out that this was a good remote. I was actually going to purchase the 6 with the touchscreen and stuff on top, but it's a little more than I need. I just need, you know, the race capability, and it's hard to have a controller that's smarter than you are. It's bad enough to have a smartphone. Why have a smart controller? Anyways, but that's what it is, guys. It's the Spektrum Dx5R. My first opinion on it, like I said, it's top heavy. No batteries in it though. The plastic did look cheap. However, after playing with it a little bit and actually holding on to it, it kind of grows onto you. Like I said, I haven't used it. I know nothing about Spektrums. My very first one. Kind of stoked about it, so we'll figure out how it goes. I'll also make another video on how to install these into my cars. I'll remove the other ones and put these in for you guys. But for now, peace out. Thanks for watching my videos. If you liked it and you enjoyed it, check out some of the other ones. Give us a subscribe. Click the little bell button to get notifications when we do live videos. There'll be a lot more coming up. There's been some delays with my programs for uploading movies and stuff like that, so I'm trying to fix that. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Peace out.